Now we're gonna go. Last but certainly not least, the glorious King James. We've got to talk
Man.
about LeBron and his woes and what we think is going on with him, man, and what the perspective is on a diehard LeBron fan. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, man. You know,
No.
I would have loved to have a podcast show and be in the era of Michael Jordan and talk about him and
true.
even break down his bad times. I mean, it happens, man. Every great falls. It doesn't. It's not.
Kobe, same thing.
Yeah, everything. Kobe's last year was a struggle, man, and you just loved him because you love Kobe, and you know it was a struggle. So
What's there to hate about him?
I want to. What do we got, man? What do you can take it
Is
off.
it a
I got a
slump?
couple of things.
Well,
Or is it
first,
father time?
the downfall of the king. Did you I think I sent you a clip, just a quick clip showing what LeBron's doing nowadays.
You talking about when he made an exit? That clip.
Where it was a pass.
Did I get that one loaded up? I don't know if I got that
If you
one.
didn't,
I got
that's fine.
him. I got him walking off the court.
Okay, well, don't play that one.
Honestly, yeah, I didn't see that clip. Maybe I missed it. My bad.
It's all good. It was a beautiful bounce pass. It just kind of shows where LeBron is right now. Lakers are 9th in the West, 12-9, 17th in points per game, 27th in rebounds per game, which to me says the Lakers need a center. Don't know how many times I could say that. 12th in assists per game. Oh, don't say that. No.
I'm messing around.
Wait till LeBron retires. So
Could you imagine them two playing together?
That would actually be pretty good
Holy.
if Joel played. 21st in opponent's
That's
points per
crazy.
game. LeBron's averaging 22 points per game, 8 rebounds, 9 assists. Is he peak LeBron? No, but he's still a really good player. Like,
So okay,
peak
I need
LeBron to
no. Okay,
prime
but you
Magic Johnson.
Okay, I love that you brought that up.
Go ahead.
Okay, here we go. Okay,
Here we go.
I needed that to happen. I needed that to happen because we're going to talk about those fluff 22 points. Okay. We're going to talk about those fluff 22 points real quick. Pull up his games. Started off pretty hot, man, but he's had so many bad games. 16, 21, 32, 11, 26, 27, 20, 21, 19, then a 35, 15, 21, 26, 31, 18, 18, 16, 12.
Agreed.
It's hard. It's hard for me to sit there that the average points, I get it. I understand that is a statistic. But if you look at the last 1, 2, 3, 4.
5.
4
Let's do
games.
the last 5.
Okay, we'll do the last 5.
I'll
Orlando Magic, he put 31 up. Then you go to Denver, 18. Phoenix, 18. Spurs 16.
But they won.
Right.
My bad.
On the baseball
conversation.
Screw LeBron.
And then OKC 12. Right. So I want to give you guys.
You skipped a couple. So they lost to the Nuggets, 18 points. They lost to the Suns, 18 points. They won over the Spurs, 60 points. He had a triple-double. I think it was like 13 assists. They win over the Jazz, which me and you talked about it after the game.
That's weird. It's not on
that
here.
Doesn't impress me. It's the Jazz.
Oh, my bad. I didn't see. I had to scroll up a little bit.
He had
27.
He had 27. And then they got blown out to the Wolves, and he had 10 points, which, God, Jesus.
Yeah.
But I'd like to point something out to you, because I looked into the stats myself, because I'm objective of my guy. I still think he's the GOAT. I will die on that hill, but LeBron had this stint happen to him last season. Let me bring this up. 16 points. This is early in the season. 16 points versus Boston. They lose. 17 points versus Charlotte. They won. 12 points versus Miami. 10 points versus the Suns. And those are losses. This has happened last season. And guess what? They still went and made a playoff run.
Right.
This is not new. This is age. And I wrote something down that I want to read word for word, but I want you to get your thoughts out first because I really want this to resonate because this is my objective, real take about LeBron
All right.
James at his age.
Hold on here. I will play that clip. I was able to find it for you real quick. The one you asked.
And Russell has it. No-look feed. 2 no-look feeds. Traore.
And right there, you see why LeBron is 3rd in the league in assists.
And Russell.
I mean, that's the LeBron you need right now. But you also need an Anthony Davis to continue to do what he's doing, but you have to have a center. You have to take that pressure, and then you have to have your role guys step up. D'Lo's got to step up. D'Lo's not the same player that everybody wants him to be. Gabe Vincent, he made a playoff run with Miami 2 seasons ago, and now he's just a shell of himself. Like, you need these players to step up, and that's not even talking about the injured players. Cam Reddish, Jared Vanderbilt, like these players are just there's their pieces of the Lakers that are missing that are just like, okay, it's not Anthony Davis that's out, but these guys are important too. And the Lakers, this is the 3rd and final time I'm going to say this tonight. The Lakers need a center. They cannot beat a Nuggets with Nikola Jokic without a center who could at least keep him to a normal level. Right?
Who would you say is a good candidate?
Joel Embiid.
Dwight Howard.
Joel Embiid. See, at least.
No. Yes, I would actually love if Joel Embiid went to the Lakers.
Can you imagine?
If he played.
If he played.
So
That's the
I'm
problem.
sorry, but
Will he play?
yeah.
You said
here's my
Dwight
problem.
Howard.
Here's my problem with LeBron, and I get what you're saying. He had a rough start last year. Da da da. We're in December right now. November, October, November, December. He's been struggling. That hasn't been great. Right now, currently in December, he's averaging 18 points. In December, he averaged 22. In November, he averaged 21. And I get it. It's not bad numbers, man. For a 40-year-old man, I get it. Everybody uses it as a crutch. But when he's doing good, they use it as a bonus. Well, he's 40 years old.
That is true.
And I hate that too. But here's something that I want to talk about: threes. In the last 4 games, he's 0-20 the 3-point line. That is the worst he's ever spent. What is the worst stretch in his career of not being able to make threes? He then he's 0-20 from the 3-point line. He makes 2. I'm going to give you guys a few games down, right? So the last 4 games, he's 0-20. They play the Suns, 2 for 7. They play Denver, 1 for 4. Then he has a great game against Orlando, 5 for 9. So you can still yak it, right? Then we go Utah, 1 for 5, 2 for 7, 1 for 4.
This isn't news though.
But it is, because that is the worst stint of his career that he's ever missed threes.
I'm sure, but he's always been he's a great 3-point shooter, and the next night it's like, okay, stop shooting, please.
But you're talking about
he's a guy when he's on
7 games.
when he's off, he's off.
But you can't have that right now, especially with what they expect from him.
I understand, but
I'm just being critical. I'm being critical on him because he needs it. And I get it. You said that, he's done this and he's done that. But man, looking at these numbers, man, it's not looking good, dude. Like, you can't if I'm going to pay this man to be on my team, if I'm going to have him have as much input as he has, and please don't tell me that he doesn't, the man helps control that team. And for him to be playing in his woes like this bad, I don't know, man. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying it right now. There's a lot of work that he has to do, man. We get it. He doesn't have a big. We get that they don't have a big, but you can play around that. You can figure out a way. Right now, if we're gonna go over scores, it's 23-9. Miami Heat are beating the dog snot out of the Lakers, 23-9.
First quarter.
Yes.
Yeah, first quarter.
Okay.
It's not. There's got to be somewhere, and if the excuse is, oh, well, he's just kind of playing light to just so he can last the whole season, then just sit the fuck out, dog. I don't want to see you make 10 points. I didn't pay, because I know them Laker tickets ain't cheap because it's the Lakers. I didn't pay the amount of money, and he's smiling at me because I probably took a little bit of his thunder down there. I didn't pay money to go watch his game and see him score 10 points.
It's funny that you say that because Perkins was talking about that too. He was like, you don't need to play 82 games. Like he's like, you don't have anything to prove. Now, apparently, I guess he's like, because the one guy was like, oh well, he's committed to the team. He wants to show his commitment. Like, you've already you don't have to. Like if Father Time is not your friend, you're getting older.
Man.
You don't have to play the full 82. You've already proved your point. But
he's already going to the Hall of Fame.
At the same time, though, it's like I respect them for wanting to do it. But it's like Coach said, when you're not feeling it 100%, do you go on the court and make 10? Or do you take your time and sit out for a little bit?
I respect especially how old he is and how much he's playing, and he's still putting up pretty good numbers, man. But for everybody and their mom that sits there and I just hate when everybody the excuse train. Let's leave the excuses alone. Let's talk about basketball. Let's talk about what's going on, what's happening now. So that's just my take.
This is my take on LeBron James right now, right here. And before I say this, I want to just prelude. I did like that you brought up the fact that the age thing is used as a benefit when he's doing good and as an excuse as when he's doing bad. And I hear you on that, and I agree with you on that. But I didn't exactly include that side of it in what I have to say. So I'm agreeing with you.
Not the triple clear throat.
There's no secret that LeBron is aging. He's turning 40 later this month. His game is evolving into a more relaxed and less athletic play style. He's becoming a pure facilitator where he doesn't feel the need to score 25 points a game. And to be honest, he shouldn't have to. I still can't believe in year 22 the world is still holding LeBron James to the high standard. And to be honest, it only speaks to how great of a player he is. Wherever you all have LeBron ranked in your top 5s or 10s, make no mistake, he's still one of the greatest players the game has ever seen. His longevity in the sport is unmatched, and there will never be another LeBron James.
I don't know if I can say never be another
Lakers
LeBron
2025 champs. No, just kidding.
You heard it right here on No Rules, Just Sports.
You get it tattooed on your forehead.
I would never. Oh my God.
Get on your neck. Get on your neck, like right here.
Not for nothing. I wouldn't say that it wouldn't. I agree, man. We also hold him to a high standard, and that's comes with the territory of being great and all that stuff. But sorry,
You getting choked up?
got some in my mouth. No.
Probably all that D.
Defense.
No. It's these nuts.
in regards to him,
Get canceled.
I'm not gonna say that he's gonna be the only player that's ever to ever do it, because
You never know.
just like the way with everything's happening, man, like players are able to play a lot longer, and that's just the glory of modern technology. Modern technology allows us to be able to do things a lot longer, the Cairo freezing, all that stuff. So I wouldn't say he's the only player to be able to ever do it, but I do respect that, and I do respect him. At the end of the day, this is just conversation. You know, we want to just kind of put everything up. You know, we just want to talk about it all, and that I agree, man. He's a great player, but I don't think he'll be the only one to do it. I think you're gonna start seeing that a lot more. At least players being able to play a lot longer to his level. There's always like that one generational guy. We're just looking for that next person now.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be the only player to ever have a dominant reign for this long, but because especially like you said, medicine is just better nowadays. And taking care of your body is such a forefront of being an athlete. But I just don't ever see there being a player of that stature and that build with that mindset to ever approach the game. There's no one that has a basketball IQ along with that athletic prowess that he does. I just don't see that.
Oh my God! Look who it is.
You're
Oh, we were just talking about
Rick, what's up, baby? How you doing, man?
you're glazing your glorious cake, my friend. Because
By
I
the
mean,
way,
at the end of the day,
Ronnie.
what's up, Riggs, man? What's up, brother? Long time no see, man. Happy to have you here. About to jump out. We're about to be almost done with basketball here, going into the next segment. I just want to give this last point. By the way, I guarantee you multiple people said the same thing about Michael Jordan. Guarantee you multiple people said the same thing about Kobe. You just get guys that come in and they just do different. And then all of a sudden you're like, holy smokes, man. This guy's changing the game. And I hope we have another guy like LeBron. Why? Because it helps the NBA. I don't want the NBA to go away. I
it
love the
helps
NBA.
to have a face. You want that face.
Yeah, that face, that dominant face, that person that is changing the game. You want that person. And it just sucks. We've been robbed of it all year. You know what I'm saying? It just sucks because you're just sitting here and you're like, God damn it, just fix your oblique, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Let me follow it up.
No, I did see that he's finally in like the recovery portion of where he's like starting to do a little bit of movement. Like he's getting to where he can get back onto the court.
I think the Magic should trade him though.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Riggs. I appreciate it, brother.
Now, as far as the LeBron stuff goes, do you guys think that him having such an impact as he did in the Olympic Games, do you think that's carrying over because his body's worn down already from having that much extra play?
No, because I just think that the Lakers, like when he scores high, the Lakers are winning, but the Lakers are still they're just not beating great teams. So the whole unit has to come together and help him push into that role of facilitator, because he wants to go out there and he wants to throw these passes and get his guys open and get Dalton Connect and Austin Reeves wide open threes and D'Lo open threes. And it's just, some of those guys are just not making it.
Now,
it's tough.
Now, with you saying that, I also saw people criticizing the fact that they think that the Lakers are using him too much as a facilitator, and that's called because they're pushing the game through him more and not essentially almost using him like a point guard. That's actually when they play him like that, like they have the last couple of games. That's the reason why his points are down, and that's the reason why they're struggling. Now, what do you think about that?
That's also fair because, like I said, when he scores in higher abundances, they're winning games. We talk about the Utah game. Well, that's the only game out of this last 4 or 5 games that he scored 27 points and they won. Now, admittedly, it's against a terrible team, the Utah Jazz, but I mean, statistically looking at it, when LeBron scores high, the Lakers win. When he doesn't, the Lakers lose. And that's just like at face value. Anthony Davis is playing like consistently scoring a lot of points, and it's not winning them games. So I don't know what the difference maker is in that, but you're not going to get LeBron to do this too much longer. Like, he's not going to go out there and, like I said, he's not going to score 25 plus a game. He just does, that he shouldn't have to at 40 fucking years old.
Yeah.
Like,
no, because you can't say you shouldn't have to, because that's your job. Your job is to be the baller. Your job, not to be the baller, but your job is to be that guy. Like, I mean, if you're playing in the game, man, and I expect everybody on my damn team to be scoring 20, 30, 40 points on the damn team, man, because you paid you tons of dollars to do it. I get what you guys are saying. His game's starting to, and he's still doing a great job. I mean,
he is.
We're just nitpicking here, and I mean, and they're on a skid right now. They're not doing too hot. They're not playing too hot tonight. When we looked at the numbers, they kind of had a little comeback here. Hold on, let me pull this up. 24-31 right now against the Heat, going about to start of the second quarter. But like you, it is what it is. Like right now, Orlando Magic kicking butt, man. Of course, but it's Philly. I mean, I expect you to beat Philly. Like, it's 32-22. Like, I'm expecting you to beat Philly. I would hope the the Lakers to beat the Heat, man. Yeah, that should be a game they win. In my honest opinion, that should be a game. I get it. They're 12-9, but the Heat are not that good of a team. They don't have that great. Like, the Heat are 9-10. So you should be beating them, and to say that we're sitting here talking about that they're struggling right now, that's tough.
Hey, LeBron's got 10 right now, and they're going into the second quarter. So
there you go.
I mean,
LeBron.
Love you, Rick.
LeBron. So, but that, I mean, I think that's, I mean, we good. We done talking about the stinky Lakers.
I mean, do we want to talk about the fact that, you know, LeBron did?
I swear LeBron James is the only one that can get away with this. 17 seconds left. I get it. The game is over. But your whole entire team is running down the court, playing defense, and he's still not even down here. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, 6 seconds left, 5 seconds left in the game. Okay, there he is. 2 seconds left.
Okay, there he is. He walks and chills, and then it's like, oh shit, they're still playing. Let me run down here. The fuck?
All I see is a guy who knows ball, man.
Oh yeah, look, there you go. God dang.
No,
let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Hold on.
Hey, Damien,
if he found a clip of Michael Jordan
showing,
doing that, he would have sent it to me and be like, see, your guy did it too.
I did send you a good Michael Jordan clip. Though.
Yeah. Your bias is showing, my guy.
No, he shouldn't do that. He shouldn't.
Yeah,
I've actually seen him do it a couple of times, and it's like,
dude, your whole team is out, like, and they were playing too. They were still going at it.
I'll bring it back. I'm gonna get some water while with this game.
Wow, AI is getting out of hand. I don't think that happened.
Blaming AI is crazy.
Oh,
I see
Lord.
people on TikTok blame AI all the time. Like LeBron, like say he like gets crossed over or somebody dunks on him. Wow, AI is getting crazy. That never happened.
Yeah. So,
but no, I don't agree with that behavior from any player, especially somebody like LeBron. You should never be walking off the court or turning your back on it because like the game's over.
Yeah, there's no excuse for it.
At least run down with the play. You know the game's over. Just run down with the play.
I mean, because his team was still balling. Like, they were still playing D. Like, if you watch the clip, they were still going at it. Like, they were trying to stop. I'm good.
I'm too old for this shit.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Right.